Hey friend, Roger Christofferson here again with another first listen review. If you really like listening to people, or in particular this guy babble about music, well, you came to the right place because that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to babble about Lenny Kravitz today because he has a brand new album out today called Blue Electric Light. It's been, 6 years now since his last one? And to be quite honest, I was really into Lenny Kravitz when he first came out. And over the years, I've kind of not paid as much attention to him as I did when he first came out. And, I remember way back when Let Love Rule was, all over MTV, and I thought it was interesting. But it wasn't until, Are You Gonna Go My Way came out that I actually really took interest. In fact, the band I was in at that point in time decided to be a fun song to play, and so it was a very fun song to play. We played that song for many years until that band actually came to an end, and there's another one that I did off his called Dig In. I remember another band I was in playing that song, so there's been a couple different ones that I've done over the years, and that was way back though. I haven't really paid much attention or gotten, I think I haven't even picked up the last two albums, which is kind of strange for me because I usually grab everything from everybody, but saw this was announced months ago, and for whatever reason it kept getting pushed back and pushed back and pushed back. And then I noticed the other day that it's actually really coming out this week, so grabbed it, and I got it yesterday. Been listening to it all night. I probably gave it about 4 or 5 listens. Kind of lost track, but gave it a few, and I tell you what, it's different. It's really different. It's not what I was expecting. I don't know if they should call this one Lenny Finds a Keyboard or what, but there's a lot of weird keyboard. I think he rated the Atari sound library for this one because it's got some weird stuff going on in here. Still classic Lenny though. I mean, he was kind of known for recording all stuff, almost everything himself, which sometimes maybe he could have benefited from not doing that, but he still tends to do that quite a bit. Record a lot of everything: drums, bass, guitar, vocals, all the vocals, you name it, whatever. He does that. Then he puts the band together and goes out and tours. Maybe not everything on every album, but it's kind of just always done that. So, anyway, this one starts out just not like you would expect it. I don't even know. It kicked in. It's got this really cool, funky bass groove going on, almost a jazzy guitar thing happening. It's called, was this another fine something? I don't know, whatever. Anyway, I don't even know where to put the CD now. Oh well, whatever. I'm not editing this. This is how we do it. We just roll. So anyway, that one kicked in. Super long song. It was over 6 minutes long. I thought that was really weird. It's kind of a slower mid-tempo song, and it just kind of went on for quite a while. And then it kicked into what I think was the first single, TK421, which is also another pretty long song. It was over 5 minutes long. Just for an album, this is a pretty long album. I think it was right around an hour, just under an hour long. And just kicking off with really long songs is just not something that is normally done, but it's Lenny. He just kind of does whatever he wants. Guess he kind of always has. And the album it's a weird mix of stuff. That one's got, it almost sounds like, I don't know, like R2D2 type sounds going on it or something, but it's got a cool heavy funk groove going. I actually found myself bopping my head to that one a little bit, actually quite a bit. That one I actually really dug. I guess that would be the good choice for a single, because quite honestly, listening to this thing through, there wasn't really anything that just immediately jumped out as single. Still, even after this many listens through, it's weird. A lot of weird keyboard sounds going on in here. Stuff. Every time I hear a new keyboard sound, it would your brain just kind of tries to find something to relate it to. At least mine does. And I found myself thinking of bands like Beastie Boys, Intergalactic. They had one of those songs, and the keyboard sounds he was using kind of brought back sounds like that, or video game type sounds, and a couple of these other ones. The song Paralyzed was heavy. It's probably the heaviest song on the album. That was track 4. That one was kind of cool. It had a heavy groove to it, and it was more of a rock song, but it was an epic type rock song, but it was catchy at the same time. That was actually pretty cool. It's different. It's kind of hard to explain as you're seeing, and that I'm having issues trying to explain that one, but I don't know. It was kind of weird. Now there's was it the song Human? I think it was. It was, I don't know. There was one on here that was just like, I didn't dig it all. It was like all keyboard. I don't know, just didn't really dig it. And then it kind of went into another song that made it sound like he was trying to sing a lot like in the Michael Jackson style. I got that feeling there. Love Is My Religion, I was picking up kind of like, even like Prince type vibes he was trying to get across there. And he was, I don't know if he's trying to do that, but that was kind of what I was picking up from it. Even one song initially popped into my head, In Excess. So, I mean, a lot of this 80s like vibe coming through on this one. I know he's kind of, came out as this retro guy, late 60s, early 70s, but I don't know, maybe he's gotten older in his years. He's graduated to like the retro 80s from him growing up or whatever. I don't know, but that's kind of the feel I got here, a mix of the 70s funk, which I dig. I really like the funk feel he has. I like the cool little bass grooves he lays down. And, and then he added some weird keyboard stuff into this one, but he still has the cool guitar, funkiness going on, cool little solos in here. He didn't lose any of that. And then he ends with a song, the title song, Blue Electric Light, which was like, I don't know if you want to call it a ballad or not, but it was probably the most, I don't know, heartfelt song on the album. There wasn't like a true ballad, I don't think, on here. There's some that were kind of slower and close, but not that there has to be, but that's just how he usually does things. And that's just kind of how it ended with that title track, which I actually thought was a really good song, probably one of the best ones on the album. So for me, I know I kind of like jumbled around here because I don't want these to go on too long, but just to get in the main vibe of the whole thing, it was basically 70s funk with some 80s retro sounds, and if you like Atari, there's some cool stuff in there for you too. And it ends with a cool mellow song. Paralyzed was the other cool one on there I really, really like. So my two favorites would be Paralyzed and then Blue Electric Light. Feel free to tell me what you guys think. What you think Lenny Kravitz, any cool stories, if anybody's met him or any of that cool stuff. I never met him myself or anybody in his band, so no cool stories to share on this one, but if you got them, feel free. And as always, like, share, and subscribe to keep this music alive, because this is pretty cool. I'm probably going to go back and listen to some other Lenny, because that's kind of what this one actually did to me. Maybe I want to check out the earlier stuff, which is always cool too. I mean, if it makes you want to listen to more of whatever artist it is, then I guess it was a win. So anyway, I'm going to stop babbling there, and until next time, we'll see you.